This is the moment you have been waiting for. Please welcome NASCAR Hall of Famer, Legacy Motor Club team owner, and 7-time NASCAR Cup Series champion, Jimmie Johnson.
All right, race fans, on behalf of Advent Health, drivers, start your engines!
Here we go, folks. About to get underway here in Kansas. Pace car ducks off. And here we go. About to get the 4th race of the 9th season underway. The green flag is out. We're racing from Kansas. And the 3 and 4 for the first. Oh, the 77. Blake the Jew in the wall on the first lap. This is going to get ugly right here to end off the first lap. They're going to be banging off one another. They're going to keep it straight. Alex Estrada leads the first lap right there. Walker's going to move in the 3rd. As the number 8 car, Julian Lozano, is going to move in the 2nd. As here comes the number 81 of Tater. Right there on the inside. Blue Tater's going to go to the inside. Oh, 77's going to get his payback right there. He's going to put the 87 in the wall. Yeah, and those two guys not going to be happy with one another. Walker's going to give a bump to him. Yeah, those two guys just going to race hard right now early on here. It's lap number 3. This is for 4th. Walker's going to drift up the racetrack again. Can move him up wide. Now he has another car there. That's the number 40 car of Jerry Gray Jr. Yeah, and Gray is trying to stay out of this mess right there as the 87 is going to hit the wall. Yeah, now the 46. That is Bryce Dow, driver for Dylan Walker Racing, is going to battle with the number 40 car right there, who's with Junior Motorsports. And, you know, the two Dylan Walker Racing cars, they've been struggling the last 2 races with speed. Dylan Walker had a really good first lap in Iowa, but after that, he just fell off with speed. The 46 just couldn't find speed. It looks like the 46, Dowd's going to get around Gray. Walker's going to tag the wall once again. Yeah, and I'm really shocked that we're still green so far. We've been strung out so far here in this race. That's what we're kind of seeing here at these mile half tracks, and with these big fields. You know how much of a wreck fest Richmond was, Daytona was, Iowa was. Daytona and Richmond, by the way, had smaller fields than this one. It's just crazy. I think the aggression levels are there, but these guys are finally getting a handle on these driving models, as we got the 77 and 81 both going at it. 2 teammates right there. The 2 teammates right there just battling it out right there for 3rd place. Looks like Blake the Jew is going to get it over the 86 of Blue Tater, or the 81 of Blue Tater. I want to keep saying 86, but they're really close right now. One of these 2 guys, if they keep it up, the 2 teammates are going to wreck one another. Driver for Claps Motorsports. Now, speaking of guys getting in the wall, I believe the 77 got in the wall there in 3, and Walker got in the wall off 4. And the way that Walker's running this race right now, running in 5th right now, he's kind of running the bottom, kind of running the middle, and kind of migrating up to the top as he goes through the corner right here. And he's just going to stay to the high lane down the back straightaway. That's what you want to do down the back straightaway pretty much anywhere, unless it's Daytona, Talladega, or in Atlanta. But he's just going to stay to that outside lane, and that's where pretty much the lane is. And these cars today, a lot of drivers so far have been saying these cars are tight right here. They don't want to drive. The grip's not really there. With the sun out, it's just kind of making this track hot and slick out there. but it's also kind of cool. The air temperature is cooler. So really, it's kind of having two effects on the car. It's kind of giving them grip, and it's also kind of not really getting them too much grip. And they're getting oversteer in the car, basically. To all the Europeans watching this, tight is oversteer. That means the front end of the car wants to go push up the racetrack and into the wall. And of course, you got understeer. What now I'm realizing that I messed that up. Oversteer is when the back end gets loose. That's called getting loose. Understeer is basically when the car gets tight. See, I can't comprehend the European mind, and neither can the European mind comprehend the American mind here. But hey, you gotta thank the American education system for that. Well, they don't really teach you racing terms, so I can give them the break on that. But meanwhile, it's the man who won at Iowa, Alex Estrada, who is trying to become the second driver this year in only 4 races to win back-to-back races. Of course, Julian Lozano won the first 2 races of the season. Alex Estrada trying to win back-to-back. I can't recall ever having a season where we exited the first 4 races of the season when both drivers, either we had, 2 different winners, and both those winners went back-to-back respectively. Never has happened in the nearly 5 years that MLRA has been around. Well, 87's been getting in the wall. He's going to have a date night tonight with that wall tonight, with all the kissing he's been doing to it. Big gap, by the way, for this 88, by the way. Really dominant today. And if we don't get a caution, which we will at the end of lap 17, that's a bit of an interesting lap to do it, but it's about halfway in this race. As you can see there, we got 2 guys going side by side for 6. Dowd and great. Walker's going to get in the wall. That's going to put him back to last. We about had a spin out right there. 87 nearly went around, but he's faster than these 2 guys right here. He's faster than the 46 of Dowd. 2 completely different drivers right there. You got a rookie, a guy who's newer to league racing, Bryce Dowd right there. Dylan Walker picked him up, didn't really have a team. He was like, who should I race for? Walker reached out. Bryce Dowd agreed to race for Dylan Walker Racing. And then Dylan Walker, the veteran, has been trying to coach his driver. Oh, he's about to wreck his driver. He's going to save it. Oh, that would have been a Monday morning meeting if those 2 guys wrecked each other. That would have been a Monday morning meeting. What a difference. Okay, I don't know what I was saying there. What is it? I mean, what a difference really these last few races have been. The first 3 races, really, they've been wreck fest, crash fest, caution fest, whatever. The 500, remember, went 4 laps green flag racing, and this race has gone 15 laps green flag racing. I think the last time that happened was, well, a couple seasons, last season. Before that, I can't comprehend when we had a long green flag run. Season 6, but in the online spectrum of it, as the end of this lap will be the caution with 19 to go. When they hit 19 to go, 20 to go now. I can't count. I would say Phoenix. It was a Phoenix race. Might have been season 3. I don't know. But Alex Estrada is going to come to the line right here. And caution. Competition caution at lap 17 for Alex Estrada, who has basically, I'd say, a quarter of a length to 3/4 of a length of a lead on the field on the whole mile, 1.5 mile concourse that is the Kansas Speedway here in Kansas City, Kansas. Yes, there is a Kansas City, Kansas. It is real, and that's where the Kansas Speedway resides. And while the Kansas City, Kansas side is much smaller than the Kansas City, Missouri side. So they all bunch up here. First time they all are together since the green flag whoa for the first time for the day's race. And we'll see pit stops here, adjustments being made to these 7 race cars, right? Whoa! Lozano loses it under the caution. Whoa, looking like real-life Kyle Busch out there, wrecking under caution. Is everyone... Oh! The 87 just ran into the back end of Blake DeJew there in the 77. Oh, well, that is interesting. These guys, right now, their pit crews for the first time today will go to work. Here's Chip Racing's son.
Yeah, Alex Estrada Dylan is really happy with the race car, with his race car right now. As Dylan Walker, by the way, looks like he's going to take only 2 tires right here. And man, looks like he's going to beat everyone on pit road. Wow, great strategy call by Dylan Walker.
He's going to win the race off pit road. And well, the 8, they had no work done. He didn't request a pit stop, so that means he'll have to come back in and resurface his car. That'll put Dylan Walker to the race lead. And that's interesting right there. So we should be going green lap 20. That's Dylan Walker will be presumably the leader. Julian Lozano is the current leader right now, trying to get that 3rd win in 4 races. No one's done that. No one's... No, he had a shot at maybe going at Iowa and winning the first 3 races of the season. If he did that, he could come in today and try to win the first 4 races of the season. That still hasn't happened. We've seen 3 in a row happen most recently last season. The record has the 8. Yes, is going to come back in this time by. It is confirmed. So Walker will be now the leader. By the way, going back to that most consecutive wins in a row. 5 with Blaze Smithberger back in season number 3 when he finished runner-up in the championship. So that was definitely his championship to win, but eventually stopped racing, didn't get points. And then Walker got a lot of points by just being consistent. Of course, the league owner, commissioner, maybe the commentator. And he does everything. He does everything. Sponsored by Red Bull. He doesn't even drink Red Bull. And here's the crazy thing about it. He said, do you prefer Red Bull or Monster? He said, I'm not legally obligated to answer that question. Well, I've never seen him with the Red Bull, so I'd assume it's Monster. But yet again, as long as he doesn't really endorse it, he's fine. If he was ever caught out here in a race doing it, I don't know what's going on back there. If he ever gets caught with it here at the racetrack during a race, he has to tape it up, I believe, or pour it in a cup and not have a logo of it on it. Then he's good. But if he's caught drinking the can with the logo on it, well, then his lawyer's going to be calling him. Red Bull's lawyer's going to be calling him. In the restart zone, though, green flag back in the air. 16 laps to go in this race. Walker got a good restart right there. Now, I wonder if he got a little bit of a jump right there, but Estrada's going to be on his tail. Right there is going to go at the track. Walker's going to go at the block it. The 88's going to go the crossover on the inside. 87's going to go with the side shaft. Here comes Blue Tater and car number 81 right behind him. Walker's going to get in the wall right there. That's going to kill his run. Here comes the 81. Trying to take the race lead away. Won't lead that lap. Alex Estrada has led every green flag lap in this race. Absolutely dominant, but that dominance might end right now. Whoa, that 86 is going to get in the wall. 37 in the wall. Oh, he's loose. Around he goes. Oh, this is going to be hit. Oh, slam into the inside wall. That was a huge hit to the inside. Caution is out again. First for cause. That's the first wreck of the race. Second, if you count Julian Lozano's wreck under caution. Huge hit to the inside for the 87 of Dylan Walker. Let's take a look at the replay right here. And yeah, it looks like, turn 2 right here. He's going to get tight, gets into the wall. And after that, he just lost the car. The car just got really loose off a corner exit right there. And he's just going to absolutely slam that inside wall. Whew. Here's another replay of it. The slides to the inside. We're going to really slow it down right here. And you can see there, just hits that opening right there. And the front end of that car lifts off the ground. Reminds me of Jeff Gordon's wreck 17 years ago. Here it is in real time. Luckily, the 20 years old, and we find from that, just probably knocked the wind out of him, though. Crazy to think he was 3 years old when that Jeff Gordon wreck happened in Las Vegas in 2008. We did have pit stops. Walker, I believe, pitted. And we'll elect to choose the outside right here. The 88 will be the race leader. And I wonder here, are we going to see a big change of the race right here in the second half? And we've seen that here, I think, in leagues and especially in real life, where the first half of the race is going to be different. Then the second half of the race completely flips it on his back. And I'm going to make a prediction right now. The second half of this race is going to be flipped on its back. The first half was mostly calm, strung out. Went green the whole way in the first half. Competition caution at halfway. Then I think now is going to be crazy because these guys are getting bunched up. But as we're getting bunched up, you see the lap ticker right up here, right? We're going to circle the laps right up here. Lap 24 of 35. All right, we got 12 laps to go. And if we keep, and since we get later and later and we get these later and later restarts, these guys are going to be like, well, hey, I'm close to the lead. I might as well, this might as well be my only shot at winning the race, so I might as well give everything at it. All right? Get everything out of the car. I'm going to absolutely send it. I'm going to do anything to win this race. And that's what we're going to see here. I don't think this is going to be the final caution. I don't think this is going to be the final restart. Walker beating off his teammate as the 88 of Alex Estrada is going to be in the restart zone. Gets very loose. Fun the tires, though. It's going to be a great restart. Got into Gray Jr. right there. Number 40 for Junior Motorsports. 11 to go now. Oh, Blue Tater. It's going to be really aggressive. A little bit of contact there between the 8 and the 87. Oh, the 40's in the wall. Oh, around goes the 81. Around they go. Caution again. We got a bunch of banging in the back. A bunch of cars hitting one another. Oh, now 77's going to get into the 87. What is happening right here? Oh, the 87's not happy. The 77's not happy. It was all a chain reaction right there. Well, the 87 got into the 8, didn't see him, and I guess under caution, they just started hitting one another, and the 77 made contact with the 87 of Walker. Walker didn't like that. Earlier in the race, Walker did give the bird to the 77. After putting him in the wall, I believe, he put the middle finger out the window. Still see those skid marks from his wreck. That was still huge, and I'm surprised that car didn't get any further damage to it. Well, he's hitting the back bumper of his teammate right now. I think he's telling his teammate to get up the pace right here. Where he's saying, hey, I know you're my teammate, I know you're a rookie, but I'm not going to play nice. Walker's known for not playing nice. He's a pretty aggressive driver. I would say he's a little bit dirty too, but mostly aggressive. Well, yeah, I saw that fake out from a mile away. He wasn't really committing to it, and the reason why they do that is to trick other people to pit, and sometimes it's worked. Walker doesn't like to admit it, but he says it's happened before, and we do a lot of glazing. Totally like we're not the same person. Totally like he doesn't own this league, doesn't own this channel, doesn't own League Racing Network. Hey, if you got a problem with it, don't watch it. Don't watch. Oh, boy. But it's mainly been the Alex Estrada show all day. He's led the most laps, by the way. Less than 10 to go. It's 9 to go. Finally, we're going to get a replay of this. Well, you can see right here, 46 is going to drift up into the track right here. All right, he's going to go up the racetrack, but I'm pretty sure there's an 81 right in front of him. That puts a 40 in the wall right here. Then the 40 is going to hook himself up into the 40 and just spin him out. Spin him on out. And I'm surprised that wasn't a big wreck. I'm surprised that didn't involve the rest of the field. As they choose right here, Alex Estrada is going to go on the inside. The 8 of Julian Lozano is going to go to the outside. Walker picks the inside. The 77. Blake the Jew's going to choose the outside right there. Pretty interesting choice. All right, I wonder, will this be the final restart of this race? You got Walker there in third. Who, I mean, I don't know. He's been a little bit faster. Not really, but we haven't really had a full green flag lap yet. But he's been a little bit faster overtaking 2 tires and having that inside wall hit. Did he find his mojo? Did he finally find his mojo by taking the 2 tires and spinning to the inside wall hard? Well, we got some confusion in the back right there. Not sure what's going on. I think the 40 is trying to get around the 77 there. 77 keeps slowing up. He doesn't want the guy behind him to get a good restart. That's what he's trying to do here. All right, 2 Angel Guzman Racing teammates on the front row. The 8, the 88. Gonna get the green flag back in the air here. Oh, look at the 88. Gonna go into the grass. What in the world happened there? Got really loose on the restart. Oh, the 87 didn't go. Julian Lozano is going to be all his race right now. 77. Oh, no, the 40 got to run. The 40. Look at Jerry Gray Jr. going to third place. The rookie for Junior Motorsports. Walker's going to drive it in there. Oh, everyone right there. Alex Estrada gets into Blue Tater and Blake the Jew. 6 laps to go from Kansas. 6 to go for the 8 car. This is going to be intense right here. Going at it. Going at one another. Blue Tater to the lead. Meanwhile, oh, we got the car wrong. Look at the 88. Oh, looks exactly like Dylan Walker's wreck. Hard into the inside wall. Caution waves. Oh, boy. Well, I wonder here. Will they burn laps and do a 2-lap dash? They might. 5 laps to go this time by. Blue Tater's the leader. All right, well, the thing is here, it's late in the race. Do they burn a lap? Do they just double it up and go green but 4 to go? But if they do that, we get, run a few laps. We get a caution with 3 to go. Basically, would have to hurry up and it could become a 1-lap dash. In that case, you get a lot of confusion. You get a lot of craziness, a lot of heckness going on, a lot of hell going on around the track. But at the end of the day, you're going to do what you do to win the race. Everyone's going to go on the apron. The 87 elects to go on the apron. Let's see who's going to pit right here. I expect a few guys to stay out, do some fake outs. Well, the 46 is not going to do a fake out. Yeah, looks like the 87 is going to stay out. The 8's going to stay in. No! He changed it at the last second. He faked that at the last second. So those 2 guys are going to be able to get their spots back. So that'll put the 8 to the lead. And the 87 of Dylan Walker to second. Could that be the strategy that wins the 8 and the 87 this race? I mean, both these guys right now are in great chance to win this race. The 77's up there for a great chance to win this race. The 88 might be a little bit of a long shot. He's going to start nearly in last place here once he gets out of the pit lane. I'm going to say it right now. You might want to buckle down that, whatever you're watching this on, your phone, your TV, your potato chip, your calculator. You want to strap it down right now. This is going to get crazy. It's going to get insane. This is the MLRA, baby. It's never over till it's over. And we thought it was going to be a caution-free day. The 88 winning it back-to-back. Going to end off the first 4 races of the season with two back-to-back winners. Well, we get a competition caution. Changes everything. 87 takes 2 tires, spins out. And the 88 ends up spinning his tires twice. Not once, but twice on back-to-back restarts. That's just racing for you, folks. And yes, they will have a 2-lap dash. And with 2 laps to go, no more cautions. So if there's a wreck or 2 to go on the back straightaway, it's all, your race is basically over. You can't redeem it unless the whole field wrecks. They can't get it back going, and somehow you win the race. So they get the 1 to go signal this time by. They're going to choose. The 87 went wise by going to the outside right there. Because the inside lane on these restarts have been atrocious today. Everyone went to the outside. Whoa. Then the 77 just go to the, that's going to be, and now he's trying to take out the 8. That's going to be more than likely an EOL. Yeah, the officials are hopping on the horn right now saying, hey, buddy, you have to drop back. You know, they said it a few times now. All right, so now they're going to threaten to disqualify him from a race, not score him. So if he keeps that spot right there, he keeps that bottom lane, he has to go back up to the top and the back. If he were, okay, I think now he's falling back. Basically jumped ahead a few positions. We're basically, well, I'm confused on what's happening right here. Jumped ahead a few positions, I think. If you do that and under caution, pass the car under caution, keep the position, and go back green, that's a pretty much black flag. If you don't answer it, you get disqualified. You're not going to get scored. Well, he listened. Well, that's the end of that. Well, it's going to be Walker Lozano, the rookie, the veteran, going to be on the restart. Green flag back in the air. The 8 got a really good restart. Got a really good restart right there. He's going to take the lead away. The rookie showing the veteran how to do it right here. Walker's going to run in his line. Does he get the draft down the back straightaway? Everyone in the back not going to be able to reach these 2 guys right here. They had such a good restart. Walker's going to go in the 3 and 4 right here. He's going to send it. Oh, he's going to put him in the wall. Oh, he put him in the wall. And he's going to have the lead coming to the white flag. White flag is out for Dylan Walker. Big crash behind him. Huge wreck. This might be his race. Oh my gosh, Walker trying to get redemption from season 5 here in Kansas. It won't be season 5 all over again here. Look at the 81 with the big run. Blue Tater with the run. Oh, he's going to make contact in the final turn. The 87's going to be in the wall. The 81's going to be on the inside. What a finish. Oh my God. Blue Tater, first career win. Gets it done in Kansas. What the hell did we just see there? I'm out of oh my God, I'm out of breath. Take a look at the replay. Walker just sent it in right there. Got the 8 into the wall. Then he got his karma. Got himself into the wall. That slowed him down. Got in the wall right here. Tries to pinch down the 81. Trying to stop him. Too late. You got a first-time winner. Holy cow, what a race that was. That's the race of the year.